My neighbors don't think civilian cameras are particularly effective, so we decided to start a neighborhood watch group. My village is designated as a redevelopment area, so many people trying to buy houses there. A big department store was just built in my neighborhood, so the property value has been going up. The only problem with the neighborhood watch group is that some of the folk get the only problem with the neighborhood watch group is that some of the folk get carried away. The only problem with the neighborhood watch group is that some of the folks get carried away. The only problem with the neighborhood watch group is that some of the folk gets carried away spying on all the neighbors and are constantly complaining about everything. I moved into this neighborhood about half a year ago, so I meet my friends in the area I used to live. I live in an apartment, but I do not get along with my neighbors. Actually, I have never met my next door neighbor. There's a big park near my neighborhood. It's a good place to meet the exercise in. My neighbor has a bunch of junk. My neighbor has a bunch of junk in his backyard, which is eyesore from any room in my house. Many households have more than 2 cars, but there are not enough parking spaces, so the neighbors often argue over parking. There are many good schools in my neighborhood, so it is quite easy to spot. There are many good schools in my neighborhood, so it is quite easy to spot students in my town. When I was a kid, the whole family gathered for holidays. I love holidays because I could eat many different kinds of good food. On holidays, everyone come to my grandmother's house, but I usually stuck in the kitchen cooking. My eldest uncle lives in the country. On holidays, because of the traffic, we visit him by plane. On holidays, as I've been getting older, the family asks me as I keeping as I be, as I have been getting older, as I have been getting older, the family has as I have been getting older, the families keep asking me about my job and marriage plans, so holidays are not so fun anymore. I was born and raised in the city. So when I was born and raised in the city, so when I go to the countryside on holidays, it is very inconvenient to use a squat toilet. Squat toilet. I like decorating the windows and walking around looking. I like decorating the windows and look. I like decorating my windows and walking around looking at other people's decoration on Christmas. When I was a kid, I went to visit my grandmother on. When I was a kid, I went to visit my grandmother on holidays. When I was a kid, I went to visit my grandmother in the country on holidays. There were so many birds, so I couldn't sleep well. When I was young, I saved the pocket money I got for making deep bow to elders every New Year's Day. We used to wear traditional clothes called hanbok on holidays, but I couldn't wear it anymore. We used to wear traditional clothes called hanbok on holiday, but I can't wear it anymore because it's too small on me now.